I'm Greg Owen with EF Educational Tours. It's June the 4th and we're here at the Juno Beach Centre in Normandy, France. Today, hundreds of Canadian students, cadets, their commanding officers and educators are arriving in Normandy. They'll begin to visit the Juno Beach Centre and begin to see the place where our Canadian forces landed on June 6, 1944. The students will have an opportunity to walk alongside Canadian veterans from the Second World War who are here paying tribute to their comrades, walking along the beach, and really having a chance to reflect and pay tribute to those who served our country in the Second World War.
That no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
March 27th.
We are here at Juno Beach in the museum in Normandy. Being here is so much more special. I don't have to just sit there and read, like I can interact with things.
I think it's important because students can kind of see a little bit better, and also I know, like, when I was looking through the exhibit, just seeing all the posters talking about like Anschluss and all of these things that you learned in school, but you're like, oh, well, that's just kind of a date that you have to memorize for a test, and then you see it in a museum and how it relates to the environment around you and the people around you and stuff. So I think that's important, just kind of connecting it to actual history rather than just facts.
Distinguished people here today, my name is Romer. It is an Alsatian name, Alsace. So I am proud to be in France, where my origins originally were, and I am delighted to be here to participate. On this day 70 years ago, the most massive naval armada in the history of the world set sail from every port and every harbor, carrying tens of thousands of Canadian and British and American soldiers and sailors towards their secret objectives, the heavily fortified beaches of German-occupied and suppressed Normandy, lying to the west of the Owen River as far as the beginning of the reaches of the Cherbourg Peninsula. We have come thousands of miles from their homeland and ours to pay homage to them, to tell them we do remember them.
Today, we are here to remember. We have all come together here to show that what started here 70 years ago has not been forgotten, nor will we allow those who have given their lives in service to their country be forgotten.
Nous nous souviendrons d'eux. Nous nous souviendrons d'eux. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Woodstock, Ontario, and the soldier I chose to research was my great-great-uncle Kenneth MacArthur, who died on July 8th, 1944. He was from Stokes Bay, Ontario. He also had 4 brothers who enlisted in the army, and the one still alive, Charles MacArthur, who lives in Cambridge now, so we had the chance to talk to him over the March break, and he gave us a lot of interesting information about his brothers and what it was really like to be in the army, in the war. It means a lot. Like, it's a great experience for all of us to get over here, but specifically me and my brother, who kind of have a connection to Kenneth as we're related to him, and his brother's still living.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored veterans, distinguished guests, welcome. My name is Major Carl Gauthier and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. I would like to welcome you to our binational ceremony commemorating the 70th anniversary of D-Day and the Battle of Normandy. 100 Canadian D-Day and Battle of Normandy veterans and over 1,000 youth have traveled here from Canada to be with us.
Your Royal Highness, Major General Romer, and veterans, it's an honor for me to be here with you today for the 70th anniversary of D-Day and surrounded by Canadian youth and in the presence of our distinguished veterans. We are commemorating a day whose successful end foreshadowed the ultimate conclusion of a long and bloody war and the triumph of the values for which Canada stands: freedom, democracy, justice. To our veterans who are here today, gentlemen, you have traveled a long way to be close once more to fallen comrades. What you did here will never be forgotten. And I know I speak for all Canadians when I say, sincerely and heartfelt, the only thing I can say for this and for the 70 years of peace that have followed. Thank you. Merci.
Prime Minister, Monsieur le Premier Ministre, Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, my wife and I feel the greatest pride in being able to join you on Juno Beach to remember and honor the Canadian bravery and sacrifice that was witnessed here 70 years ago and many thousands of miles from home. As we remember those who fell, we remember also the bravery of those who fought and returned. Each one of you exemplified the spirit of true patriot love, which for so long has been the hallmark of Canada's sons and daughters.
We had to keep going.
You had to keep on going.
Yeah, and then there was the medics would come along and pick them up, and then they would be crying and hollering, and you know, maybe their arms and legs, and the medics couldn't do much for them. And then later on, the next, and we had a mile of beach the first night. I was up about in that beach, dug in. We were all dug in on that beach, about a half mile in. A mile long and a half mile beach. That's what the North Shore had that first night.
So my name's Kylie, and I am in grade 12 in Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, it's been very inspirational and eye-opening seeing all the veterans and like just imagining what they've been through when they were here, and like imagining war, and would never like imagine the war being here. It's definitely important to get a view on other people, where they come from, and it makes you appreciate history more, and like traveling, so you actually get to see the places and like see what it's all about. So it's definitely important.
It's the evening of June 6th. It's been a wonderful day here at Juno Beach. Our students and cadets have spent the day with Canadian veterans. They had a wonderful lunch together and the opportunity to have some activities before they marched along the boardwalk in Corset-sur-Mer to the Juno Beach Centre. They attended the Canadian government ceremony, and many of them have had the chance to come down to the beach with those Canadian veterans, understand what it might have been like for those veterans, and to come home with the new sense of what it means to be Canadian. It's been a wonderful day, a wonderful week. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen.